Suddenly you came to a much deeper understanding of the Buddha and both his life and his teaching?
Actually, I always refer Indians, historically, our Guru. Because in the 7th century, Tibetan emperor noticed the Buddha Dharma is something suitable for Tibetan people. One Chinese emperor's princess, very close link already there in family level. But he prefer, as far as Buddhism is concerned, he prefer communicate or contact directly to these young Indian. I think too much attraction about material development for getting into these things. I think you should pay younger generation of Bharat. I think should pay more attention about your 1,000-year-old these rich sort of philosophical views or rich tradition. Firstly, ahimsa, and on the basis of ahimsa, the religious harmony in this country. Through centuries, at least I think 2,000 to 3,000 years, different spirituality live together. Occasionally some problems here and there. But basically overall, I think the harmony among different religious traditions, I think India's case is something, I think, wonderful sort of tradition. Religious tradition can live together, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
So this country, besides homegrown different religious tradition, unhappy. So that clearly shows money fail to bring inner peace. Sometimes too much sort of concern about money, then corruptions easily come. Just think money, more greed comes. Result, and in order to get some money, various methods. So unhealthy society comes, I think, out of because of that lack of moral principle. So then, I'm trying to show people moral ethics are very, very essential for our physical well-being, happy family, happy community, through that way, happy humanity on this planet. However, in order to develop moral ethics, not necessary religious belief. So here, another India sort of long tradition, secular. India's own constitution based on secularism. Because the India, multicultural, multi-religious nation. So ethics, if based on religion, then what religion? A lot of complications. So therefore, according to that reality, our forefathers like Mahatma Gandhi or Rajendra Prasad and Dr. Ambedkar, all these who sort of participated making constitution, I think they wisely adopt India's constitution based on secularism. So secular does not mean disrespect religion. Some my friend in the West, some Christian, some Muslim, when I sort of use the word secularism, secular, they're a little bit sort of hesitant. Then according to India's understanding, about meaning of secular, respect all religions, no preference about this religion or that religion. And then also, according to my one sort of friend, Dr. Advani, former Deputy Prime Minister, once he told me, the secular means respect, and also respect the nihilist, the Sanskrit word Charvaka school of thought, denying the value of spirituality, just this life, dangerous life. So the rest of sort of different school of thought argue Charvaka's view and criticize and sometimes condemn, but meantime refer those people who hold that nihilism, refer Rishi. Rishi means sage. So there is sort of clear sort of what's the tradition, respect, not. So I think these Buddhist centers, I think, should pay more attention about the academic subject, not only just with a close eye and meditate that. That's my view. And as well as also the ancient non-Buddhist school of thought, like Sankhya philosophy, very, very rich. Now today, unfortunately, in this country, I think those great thinkers, ancient great thinkers, Buddhists as well as non-Buddhists, like particularly like Sankhya philosopher and many others. You see now that I think now much sort of damage, because you simply contented recite some shlokas and some offering, and those religious leaders also, they carry some sort of rituals. And Buddhists also in Ladakh, in Tibet also in the past, is some monk, some monastery, just to carry their rituals, and in some cases little sort of meditation. It's not sufficient. I always criticize such sort of practice. The ancient sort of tradition must make relevant today's work. Just a prayer, ritual, not much help. That's my view.
Your Holy...
One?
Okay, last question and then...
Now last question, yes. Good, one from here, one from here now.
Okay, this really has to be the last question, I'm afraid.
Sir, my question is, if we have a fear and we do not know the reason for the fear, how to give up that fear then?
Fear. Of course, if because of the lightning ray or earthquake happen, then not much time to investigate. You have to escape. Otherwise, you see, there are some sort of more serious sort of things which can develop fear. Then analyze. The 8th century, one great Nalanda master, Buddhist sort of philosopher, he advised us, when we face some tragedy, some difficulties, then analyze. Then, after analyze thoroughly, in a more holistic way to look, analyze. Then, if the difficult situation or the danger can overcome, then no need sad or fear. If the situation is no way to overcome, then no use too much worry, too much fear. accept. So that's, I think, very, very practical advice, suggestion. I practice that.
Your Holiness, I think everybody here wishes we could speak for 30 more minutes or 3 more hours, but I've been told we have to make way for the next session. But thank you so much for all your time.
Thank you.
Highness.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm possibly the most despised man in this whole place, but please bear with me and I ask His Holiness's protection. We really must move on to the next event. I'd also request everyone to please